Hi guys, welcome to SADA AGEY. It's a passion of everything. In the above video, we have discussed about the input and output concepts of basic C programming language. In this video, we are going to explain about the file input and output functions of C programming language. Input and output are different from file input and output. Now let's learn about it. Opening files. File input means opening files. You can use the fopen function to create a new file or to open an existing file. This call will initialize an object of the type file, which contains all the information necessary to control the stream. The prototype of this function call it as follows: file star fopen. Fopen is used for opening a file or creating a new file. Constant char file name, constant char mode. In this opening a file, there are different types of modes are there: R, W, A, R plus, W plus. R describes the opening a existing text file for reading purpose. W describes the opens a text file for writing. If it does not exist, then a new file is created. Here your program will start writing content from the beginning of the file. A, it describes the opens a text file for writing in appending mode. If it does not exist, then a new file is created. Here your program will start appending content in the existing file content. R plus opens a text file for both reading and writing. W plus opens a text file for both reading and writing. It first truncates the file to 0 length if it exists, otherwise creates a file if it does not exist. Choosing a file. To choose a file, use the closing a file. To close a file, use the fclose function. The prototype of this function is int fclose, means for closing a file. File star fp means closing a fp file. Writing a file. Following is the simplest function to write individual characters to a stream. Int f put c. Int c file star fp. Reading a file given below is the simplest function to read a single character from a file. Int f get c file star fp mean in the fp file reading a single character is f get c. Preprocessor. The C preprocessor is not a part of the compiler but is a separate step in the compilation process. In simple terms, a C preprocessor is just a text substitution tool and it instructs the compiler to do required processing before the actual compilation. We will refer to the C preprocessor as CPP. Directive description. As defined, subtypes a preprocessor macro as include inserts a particular header from another file. As undef undefines a preprocessor macro. Star if def returns true if this macro is defined. Star if ndef returns true if this macro is not defined. Star if test if a compile time condition is true. As else the alternate for as if. As elif, as else and as if in one statement. As end if ends preprocessor conditional. As error prints error message on stderr. As pragma issues special commands to the compiler used a standardized. These are the directives and the descriptions. Now going to the typecasting of the C programming language. Typecasting is the way to convert a variable from one data type to another data type. For example, if you want to store a long value into a simple integer, then we can typecast long into int. You can convert the values from one type to another explicitly using the cast operator as follows: type name expression. This is the basic example program of the typecasting. Int, unsigned int, long, unsigned long, long long, unsigned long, float, double, long double. Recursion is the process of repeating items in a self-similar way. In programming languages, if a program allows you to call a function inside the same function, then it is called a recursive call of the function. This is about the recursion. Word recursion. Recursion, in brackets, function call itself means recursion is a function call itself. This is the example program of the recursion, and this is about the file input outputs and the recursion concepts in C programming language. If you like this video, please click the like button and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.